Yo, it's just another day in the park, you know, we just got the people outside, just kicking it on the bench, having their little picnics and whatnot. You see the guys over the corner with their buds and Miller Lights and whatnot, and on the other side you got them playing basketball, you think, yeah, I mean it. You got the ladies over there slaving over a good meal. Yeah.
Come out, kick and enjoy a little moment of a mental repose. Around my people, giving up their problems like a free throw. Resembling some b-ball, hooping and shooting, but not the type that bloody up sidewalks, fluid polluting. Boosters boosting, a bootlegger's distribution. To sell our shit for a cheaper price, that's not a solution. Cause you stealing money from me from helping communities. I guess it's like fuck that, cause this is who we be. We chilling on the bench, talking shit, scoping around the environment. People setting up barbecues, busting out the tents. I take a listen, these chicks up on the side of me is down to whoever this chick is named Kim. I should call them bonitas, cause they ain't the ones that gossip, so I ain't heard it from them. Why they talking, yo, they long overdue for a gym. Fat, nasty, and oogly.
Hey everybody, my name is April Nicole. Welcome to Sister Girl Readings, everybody. Okay, so I'm here to do Gemini. If you like this video, please like, share, and subscribe. Okay, so I had to retreat to my garage. I'm looking at my car. It's went to car heaven for a little while. We'll be back. It's in car restaurant. It needs to be resuscitated, I will say. So I'm sitting next to my little white Dodge. That's really my husband's car. I need my own damn car. One day. Probably this year if I'm lucky. All right, so I'm going to get right into this reading. I don't have much space, but I'm going to make do because Gemini is the queen of inventing themselves. King and queen of something new. Kind of like Aquarius, but more verbal. Let's go into this reading, Gemini. If you like this reading, please like, share, and subscribe. All right, Gemini, for the mid-month of November. What we got here? What do we got for Gemini for mid-November? Uh-oh. These cards came out, y'all. Okay, so we got, you in your own reading, baby. You got Page of Pentacles. Okay, so some of you guys are thinking about going to work. You're thinking about going and taking a craft or going to school or going to something that you feel is going to be really lucrative for you. I ain't mad at you. Some of y'all are thinking about going back to school, putting a lot of your energy into your craft. You're thinking about what is going to be good for you in the long term, and justifiably so. You may even have some news about being an apprentice or learning a new skill. So you guys are definitely thinking about education. You guys are young in spirit. Maybe you thought about a trade that you're thinking about getting into. But for the most part, your bills are paid. You know, everything's paid on time. You're feeling like everything's moving along quite great. You're feeling optimistic. Everything's seeming financially to be okay, in the past position. So some of you guys are thinking about how to settle the debt and make the debt work for you. I do see a Three of Wands here. With the Three of Wands, maybe you have a lot of disappointments when it comes to success. So maybe you were starting off and then you got thrown off track. But that's okay, though. Maybe you were careless. Maybe you didn't really know where you wanted to go with your new school or your new venture, and now you feel like you got to recuperate the losses of being misguided. You misguided yourself. And Knight of Swords is about a financial message. So you can also be having ideas on how to fix this situation with the Knight of Swords. It's about a lot of ideas, intellectualism, rambling, being a dreamer. It's more mental because the Knight of Cups is about a dreamer, or the Page of Cups, more of a childish dreaming situation. But the Knight of Swords is more like thinking. So a person who's intellectually passionate or being an advocate, being strong in their ideas, but sometimes being swept away. But you're advocating, you're stressed out with the Knight of Swords. Usually the Knight of Swords next to the Knight of, what they're advocating for will be usually the Knight of Swords will be worry or stress. You could be not sleeping very well. Maybe you're worried about these bills. Maybe you got into a new job and you're not really sure where it's going to go. The danger of the situation of not being able to overcome may be very, very, a lot for you. Maybe you don't feel like you have all what it takes, the information or the money, or maybe you feel like a lot of past things is keeping you bound, and that's what's keeping you not being able to sleep, and that's not a good state to be in. At the bottom of the deck, I do got King of Cups. That is Scorpio energy. So you may have Scorpio in your chart, sun, moon, or rising. Okay, guys? Now, hold on. Sorry, guys. You know, I told y'all in the other videos, I am under the weather. So I apologize. Okay, so I'm looking here. And it says here that things started off real good. And then now you're worried about a message if things are going to turn out better because you're worried. So what's after the Nine of Swords and the Knight of Swords for Gemini? Yeah, they are their own reading. What is after that? Okay, some cards flew out. Okay, the Tower, the King of Swords, the Reverse, and the Devil. So you could be worried about a collapse. You could be worried about being caved in on. Maybe you're worried about everything that you built could be crashing down on you, and now you feel like you have no way out. Because the Tower is my Mars energy. It's catastrophe, destruction. Maybe something isn't working out and you don't want to really deal with it. And you're just finding temporary solutions, like the Knight of Swords is always trying to come up with some scheme or some type of plot to help them get over a situation that they're not really sure they can even get out of. You are not really taking the initiative because you don't really know how to. You know, Three of Wands in verse can be about a person who needs to get some clarification before they can proceed with something. You could be worried that you don't have the clarification. I'm surprised the Page of Pentacles is reversed, but maybe you are jumping into a new business or venture and not really sure if it's going to come crashing down on you. You're very terrified. You like, maybe you just got out of the working world and you're working for yourself and you're not really sure if stepping out in the business world right now would be a lucrative situation because it could be a tower of your finances. Okay? So think about that. Now, I do got this King of Swords here. I don't really like him. A person is ruthless or powerless in the King of Swords. They just a malicious ass person. I don't really like the King of Swords because they just negative. They have really put themselves in a detrimental situation and now they're trapped in the Devil. That went to a very short turn right into this. Now, the Devil is about, could be black magic. The Devil can be about temptation. But ruled by Pan and Saturn. It basically says a person who is very inappropriate or they're trapped in situations that cause them harm or oppressive situations. They can also be a person who they're very greedy or manipulative or they blame other people for their shit. Now, that could be you, Gemini. Maybe you know someone or it could be you that's blaming all this stuff that you just went into on someone else. What is the Devil in the Tower and the King of Swords, Gemini? All right, that is the Three of Swords. You're in your mind. You're worried. You're worried that all your negative deeds going to come up to you. Maybe you know what? Maybe you're dating an earth sign and you're not really invested in that person. It's just an idea. It's just a fling, you know, fun times. And you're worried that you're going to get caught the fuck up and get trapped. Let's see. What is it? What's the 2 3s in the reader for Gemini here? Let's look here. All right. Ooh, the 10 of Cups can be about happiness, bliss. Someone having all their abundance and all the things they need to be successful. It's in reachable grasp. So you could feel like you got everything you could possibly want out of a situation, okay? And the Mars in Pisces is just basically telling you that your relationships are satisfying or maybe it's about family, but you're feeling together. I do feel like the 2 3s are maybe you feel like there could be family issues. Maybe it could be in your head while you guys aren't getting along. There could be a lot going on, 3 of Cups reverse. A lot of family issues, a lot of things that are going on in your atmosphere. And you're like, what the fuck? You know, trying to come up with some things to help remedy the situation. 3 of Cups can also be about drinking, partying, spending too much time trying to win approval from your family and friends. You could be in a situation where you're going to school and you're always people pleasing and you're worried about people not liking you. You're trapped in your mind what people think about you. The 8 of Swords is mental compartmentalization. You feel trapped or submerged within your own thinking. That is crazy as fuck, baby. Like, you mentally are going over and over in your head about some type of situation that ain't even that deep. The Jupiter in Gemini is the Eight of Swords. You could be very guilty or mentally extremely regretful or needing release. You guys, someone could be getting out of jail. Maybe you have a family member. It's like everything's happy and abundant and it's a festivity and parties going crazy. Somebody's got out of jail. Gemini. The Nine of Wands, they were exhausted. They were down and out. Could be someone's mama with the moon. But I do see here, someone is definitely going through a transitional period. Let's see. This Nine of Wands, yeah, somebody is really tired of fighting and going over in their head over and over again about some bullshit. Usually Nine of Wands is someone that's protective. But now they're just tired of fighting or tired of dealing with situations. They just know. So you could be dealing with some debt and things are overwhelming and you're looking for a release. Five of Pentacles can be about in need and you're not really telling anybody in the moon. You don't want people to know. You're codependent or you're afraid of the unknown or you're experiencing so many crises in your life that you are not willing to share your financial situation with anyone because you're afraid of being judged. And Gemini does that a lot. Gemini will be like, I can handle it because sometimes you can, sometimes you can't. But let's end the reading for Gemini. Let's see what else we got here. Anything else for Gemini people? All right, let's see. Six of Wands and Lovers. Okay, so someone could be Nine of Pentacles. Okay. Chariot, the World, and the title card reverse. Okay. The Six of Wands can be about success. Someone that is fighting their ass off and they're finally being acknowledged for what they do, what they put in, can be the Six of Wands achievement. So some of you guys are finally feeling like you're being recognized. Jupiter and Leo, you've managed a lot of things from the Five of Wands, just fighting, learning through trial and error, and now you're at some type of mysterious victory. But the Chariot, maybe you feel conflicted on how to obtain that victory. Maybe you feel like you're going in the wrong direction to obtain it. Maybe with the Chariot, you feel stuck. You can also feel like you could be spiraling out of control with addiction. Maybe you guys are very successful, but you have a lot of things underneath the surface that needs to be dealt with. The Lover's card is a very beautiful card. It is ruled by Gemini, air. Okay, that is you. You may be in a relationship in your successful life. Maybe you're making decisions about the ones you love or a deeper level of commitment, who to allow in. Your jobs, who you connect with. You could be going back to someone in the World reverse. That's about unfinished business. The World reverse can also be about a person who's working within their limitations and they're setting boundaries in the relationships with other people in order to move forward. The Nine of Pentacles, they could be focusing on that damn bag, and they don't have time to focus on relationships that don't give them substance. So that's exactly what I got for Gemini. They may be going through a very downward period, but they're not going to stay there that long. They're definitely going to come out of that situation and they're going to be swinging. Okay, so that's what I got for Gemini. If you like anything you want to say about that, please like, share, and subscribe, guys. Thank you so much for joining me for this reading. It means a lot to me. It really does. And I will see you guys in December. Check out, I'm going over some different videos. Check out right now I'm doing the celebrity tea kettle on Omarion, Little Fizz, and April Jones. And I will be doing one on Monique Slaughter. So if you guys are into celebrity gossip or you guys like a reading, see your favorite friends and family members on these love and hip hop shows, and you're like, that's my family, that's my sister, that's my brother, that's just my spiritual brother. Go ahead and check it out, bitches. All right, so I appreciate you guys. And make it go viral, guys. Like, share, and subscribe. I will see you guys later. Ta-ta. Hello, everybody. My name is April Nicole, and welcome to Sister Girl Readings. Okay, so we'll be doing a Libra. Hello, my Librian people. So I'm here to do a reading for you guys. I wanted to make sure that I really hit some of your core issues. Because Libra, I think so many blessings are coming to you in Aquarius at rapid rates. And I feel like you guys don't really appreciate the struggle periods that you guys have been through. I mean, family turning on you, friends turning on you, loved ones. You've been stuck in the fucking back by so many motherfuckers. And now you're just standing in your glory and saying, I'm still here, I'm still alive, I'm still kicking. And that's a beautiful thing. So I definitely give your kudos to that. And I see a lot of blessings for sticking in there, persevering, and believing that you got what it takes. I'm proud of you guys, okay? So I'm going to do this video especially for you guys. And I want you guys to let me know what you think. Thank you guys, Libra, for just being very loving, caring, beautiful, compassionate, sensitive people. And I think that people don't give you enough thanks, so I'm going to give you that. Okay, Libra? All right, so we're going to jump right into the reading. If you like the reading, again, please like, share, and subscribe. I be giving Libras a lot of flack, but the Libra women, I've been seeing y'all boss up, y'all entrepreneurship been on key. You know, I feel like y'all putting in the damn work. It may have taken y'all hard-headed asses a while, but y'all definitely have put it together, and voila, you are showing up your competition and letting them people see I'm in the motherfucking building, motherfuckers. I am balanced. My scales are legit. You see these motherfuckers? They are completely leveled out. And you're not letting anyone fuck up your energy field. Like, for real. So that's what's up. And Libra is all about them. So they're trying to make sure they put all that energy they've invested in other motherfuckers into them. And I like that. I really do feel like you guys are going places because you're starting to see the significance of self-building. So I want to get to that. So Libra, let's go into your reading, okay? Enough talking. Libra, what can we expect? Okay? What can we expect? Sun, moon, and rising for Libra. Libra for the mid-November. Libra. Libra, Libra, Libra. For the mid-November. Libra. Libra. Just left your season too. Libra. Okay, Four of Pentacles and the Queen of Cups. So I see y'all holding on to some money. Four of Pentacles can be about getting your finances together. You know, you may have had an inheritance or a lottery win, or maybe you guys are selling property of some sort. Four of Pentacles can also be about business ventures that turn out significantly well. You may be conservative about your money. You may place a lot of value on your possessions at this particular time because Libra is all about Venus, and that's possessive energy. You're looking at what's important to you, and reevaluating your security could be one of those things you're focusing on. But you're not really enjoying yourself. You work so very hard to be where you are, and the money's just piling up, and you're just sitting there like, you know. You're being very cautious because, again, you've been spending and blowing your money in the past, and it didn't get you anywhere. And now you're starting to make very financially stable investments. Maybe you're getting into a sound investment or a more stable and secure position in your life. And you're not employed. Maybe you work for yourself and you're not corporately employed. But if you are trying to find work and it hasn't been your season and you feel like you're still in lack, you will find a job that's going to give you great income and finances. And it says that you may not feel as excited because the job may be a little boring, but it will be stable work with the Four of Pentacles, Sun, and Capricorn. You could also be dealing with the Capricorn, okay? And then you got the Queen of Cups reverse. That could be about a woman that is tender, love, and gentle, but she's turned bitter and emotionally insecure and unstable. So you may have worked your ass off to get where you financially are, and now you're just emotionally indiscriminate. You can't see situations. You're too busy into your money. You're tunnel vision. You're not focused on other stuff. You're shutting yourself off from people. Maybe people have burnt you, so you put all your energy into yourself, building your money, and now you're like, no, I'm not finna invest in nobody right now. And you feel like you people being in people's faces or investing in people could be a very unstable situation for you, and you don't want to untip those scales and give too much to people that don't deserve it. You could be you could be coming in from a period where you were saving your money, and you were very financially unstable and you were spending a lot of money on luxurious items or giving your energy to many people or trusting the wrong financial advisors, or maybe you felt you were unfulfilled in your career and you also felt that there was some bad feelings at work. A lot of you Libras are having competition at work. People don't fucking like your ass. They see you like, they go Libra ass. She thinks she fine as hell, huh? Let's go talk shit about her. Kiki. Don't worry about them heifers. That's the Queen of Cups. They seem like good women, but they are manipulative and not sensitive towards what's going on with you. They don't care. They don't give a fuck, girl. You got to let them people go. I see Capricorn twice with the Cancer reverse. That's Capricorn. So you could be definitely having some emotional issues with holding on to a Capricorn. Let that motherfucker go, women. If you're dating another woman that's a Capricorn, please. That relationship is not worth holding on to. It's draining you, pushing you down, and you just don't need that type of energy to just come in and work and fuck up everything you worked hard for, especially your money. What is the Four of Pentacles? For Libras. You holding on to something. Okay. Three of Cups can be about friendship or a group of people that you feel connected to. Okay, so you're definitely dealing with that. Now, I do feel that the Three of Cups can be about a party. It could be about good times. Maybe you don't party a lot and you don't do much. You kind of stay in your room. You're not the kind of person to go out and have fun because you know if you don't have a certain balance on your life, you are just going to spiral out of control, and that's just not where you're trying to go, okay? But the Three of Cups can also be about a celebration or a community. It could be about social circles and groups. So maybe you're holding on to your social circle. Maybe you feel out of touch with your friends. I do see the Five of Wands here, and that's a competitive energy. You could be competing against your friends, or you could be ignoring a conflict and not trying to deal with it. Or you could be trying to find a chaotic situation and remedy it. So that's a good thing. Maybe you're trying to hold on to your friends and fight for your friendships. I do see Three of Wands. You are really trying to win approval from people. You have a lot of setbacks and delays and misunderstandings at work with your creative projects. So maybe you're having some issues trying to get heard or seen or taken seriously. People might not be investing in you, or you could not be investing in other people due to a lot of misunderstandings with the Queen of Cups over the Three of Wands. You feeling like you have to consistently win people's approval, and these people don't like you no way. They're some backstabbing bitches, and you know damn well they are not in your motherfucking corner, Libra. Yeah, I definitely feel that, Libra, you're really trying to win people's approval or win blessings or win commitments or win support. Or you feel like you have to give up on third-party relationships. Maybe you feel left out by your friends. The Knight of Swords can be about gossip or spying, because it could be about a person who's a very passionate person who's a dreamer, has a lot to say. The Knight of Swords can be about a person who's very, very, like, they speak a lot. They talk very fast. They're not very wise. They may be very intellectual, but they're mostly about money and career and finances. And when it comes to them, you just really can't take them seriously in relationships because they don't necessarily know what they want. They're still young-minded. They could be under the age of 40, could be an air sign like yourself. But the Knight of Swords could be a change in relationships. Maybe a person you're dating is more flexible and tolerant of being free. And maybe you like commitments, and that makes you reverse, Queen of Cups. You don't like that. This person may like third-party relationships, and you're trying to find a compromise between what they want and what you want, and you feel like it's not giving you what you want in the end. The Three of Wands, maybe you're trying to impress some dreamer or some wild spirit or some hoe. I said hoe. Yes, I did. The Hermit. But you're not listening to people. People probably even telling you, Libra, like, this person is a free spirit. Like, you just want what you want in the Hermit reverse. You just like so. Like, it could be a French fry dropped on the platform of Harlem, New York, in the dirt, in the snow, and you'll be like, I'm still going to eat it. And everybody looking at you like, girl, you need to stop playing. So you could be holding on to someone that's a bum. And they ain't got to be bummy in appearances. They could be bummy in their spiritual and atmosphere and the way they carry themselves. You want change. And this can also be about a person who don't see things. They don't want to see things at all. They're blind, they're stubborn, and they just refuse to take advice from people, even if they're paying for it. You are reluctant to take the advice that you asked for. You need to really withdraw and sort things out. You may be in denial. You may be also trying to immerse yourself in situations in which motherfuckers don't want you around. Or you could be avoiding social activity, but you are definitely holding on to a relationship that doesn't fulfill you. Now, I do see the Queen of Pentacles. Maybe it could be with business. Maybe you work with someone, another woman, Queen of Pentacles, that you feel like you get advice from her, but you feel like you know better than her. And then you end up getting an opportunity or a situation where you fuck yourself over. Let's see, what's the Hermit for Libra? What is the Hermit for Libra? Why is the Hermit reversed for Libra mid-November? Someone ain't listening. Oh, these cards and flew on my damn ground. Oh, Lord. All right, let's see what we got here. Okay, so a lot of cards popped up. The Four of Wands can be about dampers and situations. You could really feel like you're in a transitional period that is not of your making. But the Four of Wands can be about someone that's putting a damper on your situations or feeling unworthy of blessings. So maybe you feel like someone's unworthy of something else that they've got and you didn't get. The Knave of Swords can be about an argument. Okay, so someone is highly spying on you with the Page of Swords. It can also be about gossip and manipulation. Someone about your workplace. So you could be gossiping about someone's work, or you could be gossiping about someone's business, or they could be doing this to you, and you could be feeling like, oh, well, I'm going to fuck up their situation, but you're running yourself into the ground and you're not going to accomplish this. Whoever's trying to run someone out of business, they're really not going to end up getting what they want because it's not meant to be. Okay? So be careful about fucking people over because you might not get what you want. Someone is going to be a star. So I really hope you're on the winning side of this, Libra, because if you're not, well, it could be a detrimental situation for you, Libra. Okay? All right, but for the most part, Libra, let's see. I got the Nine of Pentacles, so I do see some wealth, maybe selling some properties. You could be on TV, social media. Someone is making passive streams of income. Okay? And you're doing a damn thing alone. Eight of Pentacles, hard work. You're putting in the work. The Chariot, you're just chugging along. Two of Pentacles, you're trying to have multiple streams of income, building your source of income, working two jobs. And even though it seems like it's not in alignment, God is being hard on your Wheel of Fortune reverse. Things are going to turn around. Okay? So have some hope, Libra. I'll be rooting for you. Let me know how this reading resonates for you. And please like, share, and subscribe. I will see you guys later. Bye-bye. Hello, Aquarius. Hello, it's April Nicole. And welcome to Sister Girl Readings, people. Okay, so I'm doing your video. You are the best for last. I love you, Aquariuses. Now, I've been hearing some mixed things. There's two types of Aquariuses. There's the boss Aquarius that's been making their money, been getting their jobs, and they've been rocking out. And then there's that meddlesome, childish, narcissistic, cold-ass Aquarius that's being deceptive and malicious towards people. Now, I don't know what side you are on, but only the good shall prosper in Mercury retrograde. So if you're causing havoc, ooh, please, baby, it's coming back to you. And I am praying it does. Because it's no point in raining on someone else's parade when your fucking shit was fucked up and you decided not to fix it. And now you want to be a tornado in someone else's life. Like a wasp, you have no purpose. Okay? So now, let's go into Aquarius. Because Aquarius either being bountiful and abundant or being messy as hell. And you messy as hell, Aquarius, is going to have y'all fate meeting y'all. And y'all going to have to deal with the demise of your own circumstances, okay? Make sure you're on a winning team, huh? All right, let's get into this Aquarius reading. Your deck wouldn't even shuffle. Look at you. All right, Aquarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Uh-oh, this card fell out. The King of Pentacles. Somebody is on their money. Somebody got some bread. Somebody been storing that bread up there, a business owner. They got offered a big time position. Aries, Taurus energy, but they are using the hands, and they're using their hands, their ingeniouses, their intellectualism, using everything they have. Every way to make money, and they're going to be generous with their time and money. They're going to be emphasizing on being secure and helping everybody be stable and safe and offer protection. They're going to be giving support, and they're going to be planting seeds, and they're going to be manifesting at an expert rate. They are being completely royal or majestic when it comes to managing their resources and their time and their money. And they're being a provider in their family. They may be a little overprotective, but they're definitely bringing in money, and they're becoming the king of their environment, female or male. Okay, Aquarius. Okay, 10 of Wands and 10 of Cups. Okay, so you guys are having to reprioritize. I do got some more cards by here, but let's talk about the 10 of Wands reverse. Some of you guys are going to have to reprioritize or restructure to be in that position to be the King of Pentacles. It's not going to come just to you. You're going to have to make some sacrifices. Maybe you had some stress or unwillingness to put your burdens down. You were trying to make everybody happy, and now you had to reassess your goals to get your perfect happiness. And the 10 of Cups reverse. That could be family issues. You could have a lot of disappointments, or you could need an issue you had to reprioritize in the 10 of Wands to help you, get a situation together, either with a relationship with love, family, or something that's disturbing you. Or maybe you were reprioritizing what happiness should look like. And maybe you were trying to get a hold on what was making you happy. So definitely here, I do see that. My bad, y'all. I live by Nellis, and I swear I always hear their air shows. Very liberating and annoying. The Lovers card, Gemini. So maybe you're reassessing your love life, or maybe you're reassessing your family or your business connections. Lovers can be about more than just love. It could be about your connections with business. It could be about reprioritizing your money. Anything can go in lovers, but usually erotic love, romantic love, interpersonal relationships, spirituality, ideas, the depths of your emotions, being trapped in how you feel, or making commitments and reprioritizing those commitments or roles, emerging to a higher spirituality could be you. And that's how you became the King of Pentacles, or the 10 of Cups and the 3 of Cups. Maybe you had some situations that you had to look back at and refix because it had to do with family or disappointments that didn't necessarily come out the way you hoped. Because again, that 10 of Cups is basically saying there's an issue that you have to reprioritize. Maybe you need to look at what is love or what is happiness for you and go after that after some serious care and thought and consideration. Now you got the Mercury in Cancer here. The Mercury in Cancer is just basically telling you that maybe you need to look at your friends and your family. Maybe you had an issue with friends and family. Maybe you're trying to find a way to reprioritize and help out your family. Maybe you're trying to not affect the whole group with disappointments at this particular time. But it's definitely here in your reading. All right, what is the Lovers and the 3 of Cups? That show fill out your reading. Could be dealing with an air sign. 6 of Swords can be about a move or maybe a vision quest that will leave your whole family shook. Could be about traveling. I get LA, Vegas. I get Washington, the state, not DC. I also get New Mexico, something in the desert. The 9 of Swords can also be about a person who they're trying to get through the worst parts of their lives. They've been through a lot of detrimental situations, and now they're thinking about, reprioritizing all those things that happened to them that, they can't go back and salvage, but they can know they've been through a lowest point in their lives, and now their anxiety will not impact them forever. So you could be dealing or getting out of a situation. Also, this is a cheating card in this spread. Someone could have a mistress. Someone is definitely messing around or contemplating on having a side chick. With the High Priestess in reverse, someone is thinking about it. Someone is thinking about having a little affair. Also, the high priestess can be about secrecy or deceiving yourself or denying your spirituality or brushing things off. So be careful. Maybe the move, maybe you're brushing off the secret components of the move, or maybe you're moving to see a mistress. The Ace of Pentacles can be about a situation that just is materialistic or not going to give you anything that you've invested in. You're going to be draining your pockets trying to give to something that is of no consequence to you and is not bettering your situation. You're going to have a financial disappointment or an unhealthy love of management or mismanagement. So be careful if you're moving. Make sure you're not mismanaging your money and you're not taking a job that's going to leave you pocket full but emotionally drained and empty. I do see Three of Pentacles here. Three of Pentacles can be about a person having a lot of office drama. It can also be about mediocrity or being burnt out. So, again, make sure that you're not putting yourself in a secrecy relationship at work. The High Priestess can be about treachery. Someone could be playing games with you at your job. Someone could be playing. I don't like that High Priestess, because High Priestess to me is secrets. Secrets that people like to play games and be childish. And nobody got time for that dumbass bullshit. Someone has definitely got their head in the clouds and the High Priestess, and they only focus on the materialistic world. And it says that they need to be careful about those treacherous secrets and hidden things that are coming out when it comes to relationships. So maybe you do have a mistress. Whatever you got in the Ace of Pentacles, if you're thinking about making something out of that, I would really reconsider that. It's not going to be what you want. You may miss out on something. Yeah, I really wouldn't do that. What is the High Priestess? That'll solve everything. What is the High Priestess for the Aquarius? That's too many damn cards. What is the High Priestess? We're going to get to the bottom of this shit today. What is the High Priestess? Okay, let's see. We got... That could be the Sun and motherfucking Scorpio. That could be about bad situations with people from your life that are negative and codependent. That could be about an ex or a person who cannot move on and live in their present. They can't live in their truth right now because they're too stuck in what the world is, or trying to prove that they still got some aspect that is just lost. They're lost in nostalgia, lost in rose-colored glasses, lost in the unhappiness of their lives, and not taking responsibility for their actions. They could be dating or contemplating on dating people that remind them of their spouse, and they're not happy in their relationships, and they're investing in relationships that make them completely not valued, and now they're feeling at a detriment. The Ace of Pentacles is about a financial disappointment again. So you could be dealing or dating with someone that you see what you want now, or someone sees what they want. They don't want to invest in you, and this person passed you up. Okay? But I do see here with the Four of Wands and the Six of Cups, it's a damper. Maybe an ex is a damper on your new relationship with this mistress. And maybe you're worried about what people think about you dating this person. So you could be having that issue. Let's see here. Let's see. What is the Knight of Swords for the Aquarius? Okay, that's somebody's baby mama bothering you. Chariot, a move. Two of Pentacles can be about money. But this move is not God-written. God is, or the ancestors or the spirit does not want you to do this. Wheel of Fortune reverse. King of Wands, you either belong to someone else. If you are with someone, you're not free. You're not single. Ten of Pentacles, and you need to take time and really be alone in the Four of Swords reverse. You could be sick or recovering from a very tumultuous relationship that really took you out. In the Four of Swords, you are tired. You have no energy. That is the Jupiter in Libra. You just really feel like you have a long recovery, or you need to take off or find some deep-seated answers because you are completely rigid in the King of Wands across the neck. Now, the Ten of Pentacles, maybe you're thinking about moving. You could be buying real estate with the Ten of Pentacles and the Two of Pentacles and the Chariot card. So you could be thinking about buying something or buying a new car. Could be getting that brand new car you like. Two of Pentacles to Ten of Pentacles. That wasn't that much. Maybe a little something, you know. The Two of Pentacles, maybe you have a Jupiter in Capricorn, but you are definitely making decisions and choices on how to make your money work for you. And it's going to be a lucrative investment. The 10 of Pentacles, your money's going to grow. So if you think about buying a property or investment, you're definitely going to be successful with that. I do like that for you. Okay, but I don't like the Wheel of Fortune. It does say that something will be at a standstill and come back to haunt you. So make sure you're looking at all the things in relation to what you're deciding. If let's see what the Wheel of Fortune is and the King of Wands is for Aquarius. 7 of Pentacles and 6 of Wands. So maybe you don't feel like what you're investing in is going to be successful. You could have some anxiety about whatever you plant the seeds in. Are they really going to bring back the return that you put in? And that's a gamble. You got that Saturn and Taurus, that restriction, that am I going to be able to pull this off? Am I looking at my financial situations? Am I being in denial? Am I looking at the warning signs? Am I completely uncertain in what I'm about to invest in? Will it bring me success and harmony? And that could be a fear of yours. If I'm investing in something, will it grow and manifest to what I need it to be, or am I wasting my time here? You know, some of you Aquarius people are really wanting to take the next step, but you're afraid, is this really going to be what I want it to be? Okay, let's look at Aquarius again. Let's see. Oh, the Knight of Wands could be dealing with a Sagittarius. Kind of came out reversed, but it fell upright. So it could be both situations. Now, I look at the Knight of Wands as a very impetuous, fire, high-headed motherfucker. That's just me, Scorpio, Sagittarius. A very charged situation, or a person who's habitually ambitious or inspirational, or you have a desire to do work on something, or this can also be about someone that you're placing your energy on. Could be about a move or a message of good news. Let's see, what is the Knight of Wands for Aquarius mid-month? Let's see, what is it? I could be dealing with a Sagittarius man, Aquarius lady, or Aquarius man. Let's see, what is that? 10 of Wands. Ooh. 3 of Cups and Lovers. So something has died. 10 of Pentacles. Something has died. Something is a burden. Maybe a move is a burden, or good news is a burden, or a change in finances is a burden, but something creative is a burden to you. You carrying a lot of people on your shoulders has been exhausting to you. I do feel 3 of Cups. This can be about a third party situation, or too much shit going on. Too much drugs, alcohol. Someone could be drinking a lot. Someone could be smoking a whole lot of weed, coke, heroin. Something is going on. What's the 3 of Cups in verse? Third party shit going on. 5 of Cups and 6 of Pentacles. Someone is So 5 of Cups can be about a loss or regret in regards to a relationship. The 5 of Cups is about a feeling of, again, loss, and a person who has a lot of challenges and uncertainty. The Mars and Scorpio, they're basically looking down at all the things that they've lost, and they're trying to reprioritize. Their losses seem so intense and unbearable, but they're trying to receive new support from their losses, and maybe they're paying for that patronage. You could be going to a psychic or a therapist or a life coach or a doctor to help you with the breakup. Lovers reverse could be about love died. There's some type of problem there. What's the Lovers reverse or Aquarius? I'm so sorry you guys are having so many hard times. The Devil. So trapment. So maybe something is toxic. The Sun, you want to be free from the toxicity. And I got the Wheel of Fortune. It's karmic. A karmic. The 5 of Swords. You're doing what makes you happy. The 4 of Pentacles and the King of Cups. You're waiting to see what people do first. So maybe you're just playing double dutch with your life. It could be with a Sagittarius, I do see, or Gemini reverse, but I do see an opportunity. You're waiting to see if someone's going to cheat. You're waiting to see if they're going to end the relationship. The 3 of Swords can be about someone in their head or someone thinking about it. So maybe you're waiting on someone to fuck you over, and then you're like, okay, that's my reason, bye. You know, you could be mean to someone or holding back money from them, an allowance, because you feel like they're being unfaithful. You feel like someone didn't get the message, okay? You Aquarius people, let me know how you feel about your message. And I will see you guys later. Thank you so much for joining me for Sister Girl Readings. And you guys have a blessed day. Bye. Okay, real quick, Aquarius. I'm doing some free readings on December 1st on my page, Nicole Collins-Perry. So please check me out. I'm also doing some free readings on Sister Girl Readings page. I'm picking 3 people, so try to be there early for the drawing. It is random, but try to be there in the morning when I do it. Also, I'm doing personals. My video sales for a whole hour is $333, so check it out. I give a lot of information. I do taped videos, but my video chat is more like, and we were talking to each other back and forth, so that's a little more money, but really good as you can answer questions in real time. Okay, guys, and I have some cheapies, $20 questions like zingers, $15 zingers, and $7 yes or no's. I'm also on Patreon. Feel free to check below. And there's so many good things to check out. Okay, guys, so I feel free to salute you guys on your growth and expansion. And I will see you guys later. And I hope everything works out for you guys in the beginning and the end of November. Take care, guys. Bye.